to the cage.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, for a much-anticipated main event. 8 rounds of heavyweights between Evander Holyfield and Muhammad Ali. Evander Holyfield showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused. Supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes.
His professional record consists of 43 wins, with 28 knockouts and 10 defeats. Fighting out of Atlanta, Evander the Holyfield. His adversary, fighting out of Louisville, the greatest of all time.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Got a fast fighter on one side here, Teddy, against a high motor guy on the other side, a guy that will be there working all night long. What kind of fight do you expect?
Well, I think what you want if you're the fast fighter is you want to relax a little bit, not go out and just shoot too fast early. Keep it nice and steady and control range a little bit.
That was a miss by Muhammad Ali. Comes across with a hook up top. Scored well to the body again. Evander Holyfield feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Scores up top with a left. A body shot with the right hand. A crushing 2-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Evander Holyfield. Rock'em, sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Holyfield's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. This round comes to an end, and Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punches are a little wide. He needs to shorten them up.
scoring shot. It was a straight right. Ali's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Oh, that's a smart fighter, because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
And just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by Muhammad Ali. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He missed with that headshot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Muhammad Ali. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Able to dismiss that body shot. Ali with a right hand. Oh, good exchange there. Now he ties up there. Final 10 seconds. Jab and a straight right by Muhammad Ali. Ali's proving that he's here to fight. Just look at the punch dance.
You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You only give me one jab at a time, okay?
Let's go. Who are you with? You want this fight? Then let's get moving now.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round in what has been a very even fight. Evander Holyfield's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Well off the mark by Muhammad Ali. Good work doubling up that jab by Evander Holyfield. Ali's tagged by a hook. Holyfield doing well here with that two-punch combination. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Look at that combination by Evander Holyfield.
Keep working the jab.
Holyfield's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an offensive counterpuncher, the guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving them anything to counter.
This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around. You gotta let go. Relax.
don't want you slugging out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Let this punch it for us. Right down the middle.
Ali's enjoying a lead on Kenny's scorecard the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. Good two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Unable to score with the hook. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Muhammad Ali's absorbing a hook. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Little head knocking with that right hand. Evander Holyfield's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
There's another left hand from him. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Back and forth exchange. What an excellent two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Keep moving around the ring. And now he scores well with a straight right. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has that feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
If you want this fight, you gotta stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches.
Over the hump, the back end of the fight now begins. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Look at Muhammad Ali and his ability to avoid punches here. He's got it every which way. He's slick, he's smooth, he blocks and parries, good defense. Really good job by Ali.
Focus.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good looking combo by Muhammad Ali. Ali's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the elbows on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. You see him holding on. Ali's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. How about that left right there? Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Muhammad Ali goes down. Ali is down, and his opponent put him there with a precision, perfectly placed power punch.
Move.
Ali goes down, but quick to get up. Boy, he's got those great recuperative powers.
You know, Joe, we've always seen the great ability. You know, when you talk about powers, we've seen the things that he does that are so tangible. We can look at it. I mean, it just shouts out. Now we're getting a peek inside. What is inside Muhammad Ali?
You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Don't fight him by jabs and moves.
Ali's reached that fork in the road now. You get a moment to breathe, a moment to try to clear your head after being knocked down, and it's up to your mind, your body, your disposition as to how do you react and go forward. Missed the target with that hook. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Very accurate with the overhand right. Muhammad Ali blocks that punch. He has found his groove with this right hand. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Evander Holyfield's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and bunches. The combination lands. Good defensive guard now by Evander Holyfield. Back and forth they go. Each man getting the best of it. Ali's going about this in a completely different way. He was knocked down, and now he's abandoned everything that he trained up to this point to do. He just threw the game plan away, Tim.
Yeah, now there's good and bad to that. The good is maybe he had to make a change because he didn't feel what he was doing was working, obviously, or that it could work throughout the duration of the fight. But the bad to it is also that he's doing something he's unfamiliar with now. And his opponent knows that too. His opponent, I think, is going to get more aggressive.
This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches. Nice work. Keep it up.
Live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. And he just holds on there.
Pace yourself.
Doubles up the jab to the head.
Move away from the corner.
Oh, what a whip by Evander Holyfield. Good combination to the body. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Gets rid of that body shot. Halfway through the 7th round. Good block by Ali. Jab with the with a flush left hook to the body, and then that right hand. Blocks that belt line well. He comes back with the left hand again. And round 7 comes to an end.
Last round, choice, baby. Keep your distance. Keep your hands up. You got that? Okay, good. Deep breath.
Good job. Listen, you need to move your head.
This is a good competitive fight here. Holyfield's starting round 8 with a slight lead on your scorecard.
He made a slight adjustment a round or two ago, and that's why, at least on my scorecard, I have him leading now.
Oh, he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Double jab there by Muhammad Ali. Good way to protect the midsection. Holyfield's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
Time to bring it home. Final minute of the final round. Putting his punches together, good combination by Evander Holyfield. Last 10 seconds of the fight. That was good stuff throughout. Which way did the judges lean? Let's send it up to the ring to find out.
Judges for the fight, a unanimous decision. Your winner,
So all 3 judges give him the victory. A very good night by Evander Holyfield.
I don't think there's ever a question of who. There's always going to be how. Knockout or decision. You get a good decision here.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.